Fide Woman's World Combo Style. Can't wait to see, actually, ladies and giggly gentlemen, boys and giggly, a bunch of giggly girls all giggling at the chicky wiki Fide miggity match of the century. It's Fide Women's World Cup. Wowzers, holy cowzers, biggity back the miggity microphone on up. This is Zhu, Jiner, Zhu. She's like, whoa, this is the tie biggity breaker game number 1 of the Women's World Cup, round number 4. OMG! I wish I could be so cool like these ladies. This is Divya Deshmukh. She's got an ELO of 2463. Wiki Biggie Blitz style versus Jiner Zhu with a who? Jiner Zhu versus who? Jiner Zhu with an ELO of 2533 though. Whoa, that's pretty dang good. I want to advertise for Ernie Baltazar's 67th Biggity birthday bonanza. I know it was 2 years ago, but I wanna remember not to forget about his 69th Biggity birthday bonanza coming up here in Diggity December. You gotta remember to get out there and Diggity check out the Ernie Biggity Baltazar Biggity Man from Manila's 69th Biggity birthday bonanza. Special shout out to Ernie Biggity Baltazar, Ernie Biggity Baltazar's 67th Biggity birthday bonanzas winner ticket dinner master silly. He's so silly. Wowzers, holy cowzers. Biggity back to the jiggity chess game that we promised you, ladies and jiggly. This is Jiner Zhu versus who? Deshmukh and Divya. Wow, Divya. Wowzers. She's got the Indian flag all over, draped over her shoulder. She's representing India. Chunghwa, China versus who? India. Whoa, they got a whole defense named after them. They're the Indian piggity people. They got like super diggity duper awesome liggity lockdown on chickity chess, and now they're riggity creeping on in for the wiki Women's World Jiggity Championship. Women's World Jiggity Championship. It was diggity dominated by Chunghwa, China, and actually we see versus he, versus who, versus her, Mrs. Deshmukh, Divya, holy cannoli, Jiner Zhu, Chunghwa, China. Ladies, and the game's gonna start now. Well, just without further ado, I bring to you, is it gonna be a Richter Victor? No, it's not actually gonna be a Richter Victor. It's not actually gonna be anything of the sort. It's gonna be a kingside Theon Shadow from Chunghwa, China. Super diggity duper awesome biggity bad girl. She's like super diggity duper awesome Chunghwa, Chunghwa, China. What's her name? What's her name? Jiner Zhu. She's like incredibly super diggity duper awesome. I wish I could have her autograph. Can you please sign my biggity boobie, please? Wowzers, Jiner Zhu. I wish you could be as cool as wait, you are. Actually, I wish I could be as cool as you. What? Wowzers, she's up against whoa, another biggity babe alert. Here comes Deshmukh, Divya. I thought actually that's a little child there, ladies and jiggly gentlemen, boys and giggly girls. That's a little giggling girl there. But she's OMG, the prettiest little peach you ever dang seen versus the prettiest peach, Jiner Zhu. Woo! Jiner Zhu. Woo! Chicken chess. I want to advertise once again for Ernie Biggity Baltazar. Am I seriously? I didn't even start the game here, and we've already ran through one song. All right, we're not advertising for you, Ernie Biggity Baltazar. We're not actually gonna advertise. We're gonna go right to the chickity chess. Get out of here, Brian Kohlberger. You're a jerk. Anyway, chicky. Wowzers, holy cowzers. Chicky. Wowzers, holy cowzers. It's Divya Deshmukh. She's castle kingside already. She's ready. So same thing from our chickity Chunghwa biggity player. She's super diggity duper awesome. Jiner Zhu. She's super diggity duper awesome. Oh my gosh, I wish I could be absolutely as cool as Jiner Zhu versus who? Versus Deshmukh and Divya. Super diggity duper awesome. Women's Women's World Chickadee Championship. This is tie biggity breaker. Game number 1. China versus India. The biggity best, better than all the biggity rest. They're the biggity best, period. When it comes to women chickadee chess, they are the biggity best, period. Absolutely, they could be possibly biggity best. Absolutely, India especially. India is probably, they've had the Indian style defense, which I've used myself ever since I was a wee boy, and I was going wee and playing lightsabers with my biggity brothers, playing wee. I've used the Indian diggity defense, so drop a biggity bomb on them. Look at this little girl over there. She makes me riggedy run in fear. But oh my gosh, she's up against the queen. Jiner Zhu. Woo! Chicken. Chunghwa versus India. Biggity back to the super diggity duper awesome riggedy rap biggity battle crap blaze wowzers holy cowzers Raymond Schmidt genius super diggity duper awesome genius biggity best offspring biggity better than King's Crusher biggity better than Gabriel he's got the biggity best name though we're all jiggity jelly we're just a biggity bowl full of jiggity jelly of Gabriel he's got the biggity best name though he's got the biggity best name though King's Crusher even biggity better than his super diggity duper awesome chickadee chest name is his riggedy real name ladies and jiggly gentlemen that guy's got the biggity best super diggity real name that guy's got the biggity best he's got the biggity best finally got my little biggity brother he's got Lance he's got the biggity best name he's got a liggity Lance like a liggity Lancer diggity drone he just shoots out there and flies on over this tiggity target like a liggity Lancer diggity drone he just okay biggity back to the super diggity duper awesome chess commentary women's world chickadee champion India versus chickadee Chunghwa China who's gonna win. Unfortunately for every other country who's not chickadee Chunghwa China, wiki woman diggity dominated the woman world chickadee chess championship last diggity time, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. We all saw chickadee Chunghwa versus chickadee Chunghwa because there wasn't in any competition that wasn't even Chunghwa. It was like the riggedy Russians biggity back when biggity Bobby Fischer was super diggity duper awesome hot. It was like Bobby Fischer and all the riggedy Russians, period. And Bobby Fischer was the only non-Russian guy who was even out there who could even ever look around anywhere and see anybody who's even level on the competition. Every other level of competition was super diggity duper awesome riggedy Russian. That's what it's got to be feeling like on the wiki women's world chickadee championship of the wiki feeding miggity masterful wiki world chickadee championship, a women's world chickadee chess championship. Here we can see the final combination of this game. The final combination of this game, and India's up. OMG, India's up. They got their riggedy revolver, riggedy ready to spin in that. Play riggedy Russian roulette. She's playing riggedy Russian roulette with her chickadee chances because biggity black's gonna miggity march on diggity down the chickadee chessboard, and she's gonna cash that biggity pawn on in for a queen bling win. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this could possibly be any biggity better. This woman's world chickadee tie biggity breaker. This game is so even. They got a tie biggity breaker. They've been breaking up the tickety ties. They wanted a hole to crawl through those, so they had to biggity break that tickety tie in half, and two halves make a hole, and they crawled right through that hole. Whoa! Wowzers! Holy cowzers! The chickadee chess championship of all tickety time. Wow! What? 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 Who even? Won? Too biggity busy commentating that game though. OMG with 1 minute on the clickety clack clock. We can see irrefutably biggity black is super diggity duper awesome. Got the biggity best super diggity duper awesome attack. That's the Indian babe. OMG, she's on fire. As you can see exactly why the diggity drape that Indian flag on her shoulders. Her shoulders diggity don that flag. She dons that flag. She's able to beat Chunghwa China. That's an impossible task. Nobody could possibly ever beat Chunghwa China in wiki woman chickadee chess. But if there was a second best, actually they're the biggity best. If there was a second best, then they're all the biggity best. They're the Indian chickadee chess. What? OMG. Chicken. Divya, Dushmook, Indian chickity bat chest bad girl. Even though she's got a lower ELO, though she's able to snatch that tickety time, biggity breaker victory, catch that wookie win on down at the biggity bang. Oh my gosh, you got a win to cash in. That's riggedy right. I just beat Giant Zhu impossibly. Wowzers.